Dr. Brandon Biskins from Align Health and Wellness is going to teach you a few shoulder exercises to make sure that shoulder stays healthy. First, working the whole entire shoulder joint, a very, very easy motion, great to do before any activity. Taking your hand to the opposite hip, supporting with the hand over top. Now this is called a chopper. You're going to move in a dynamic, diagonal movement, up and across, keeping your arm as straight as you possibly can, stretching all the way up, resisting against, on the way back down as well, resistance in both directions. Now, as I'm working the strength in my right shoulder, the left side is actually getting a stretch. Very, very good for both sides. That's why I like to take the switch and do the opposite side as well. Typically, I do about a minute for each shoulder just as a prep for either the day or for whatever exercise I'm doing. You can also use stretchy bands in that motion, as well as typically 2.5 pound weight would be the maximum you want to do. Don't go to a 20-pound weight by any means with that one. Now, secondly is a push-up plus. I'm doing it on an elevated surface. Please don't do an elevated surface when you're at home. You're gonna put your hands underneath your shoulders. You can do it on your knees or on your toes, whatever you prefer. I'm gonna do it on my knees for demonstration. Pushing shoulders away from the ears. I'm gonna sink into my shoulders, keeping my arms straight as I can, and pushing up and out of those shoulder blades. Down and back up. And again, we're working just that shoulder complex, up and down. Now, secondly, a great thing to do is to add a little more challenge to it. Don't do this too quickly though. I'm using just a standard foam roller for this one. This has a little bit more instability, a little different retraining of the brain. Now, hands on top of the roller for that unstable portion. Make sure you're supporting on the ground. You're going to sink shoulders down and back and away, and then pushing up and through. So same as the other position, but now you have a little bit more challenge with the roller underneath. Typically for this one as well, a minute starting and then working your way up and doing more time. Now, using the roller for my third exercise here, this is more of a stretch and increasing your range of motion of your shoulders, because if our shoulders are rolled forward from having tight pec muscles from everything that we do, we can't have our full range of motion of our shoulder. We need to have it in that good posture position. Now, taking the roller, I'm going to put it on this beam here, putting pressure against my roller. I'm also going to roll back and forth. So first starting standing up. Then you can add in the motion of the arm. Typically palm against the wall, moving up and down as if I was making a snow angel. So doing that motion, once again side to side, and moving my shoulder up and down. You can't see the shoulder, but I'm moving it up and down just in this fashion. It looks just like this. Now you can do the same motion on the back side on the rotator cuff as well, leaning against the wall, doing that same shoulder movement, working the front and the back side. Now, as you become more advanced and as it becomes less uncomfortable, feel free to go to the ground, and then you're using more of your body weight with the roller. Very, very easy thing to do, very, very simple, and all you need for all three of these exercises for equipment is a roller, or you can even use a basketball, whatever you want to use to get just a little pressure into that pec muscle or into your push-up presses. Dr. Brandon Biskins, Align Health and Wellness. Let me know if you have any questions or want to know any exercises for any other body parts.